What? This isn't New Super Marissa Land. No, it's not. This is Grief Syndrome, a Mahou Shoujo Madoka Magica fan game. It's a beat 'em up, and it's pretty cool. Anyways, I want to start out by showing off all the characters. I plan on playing as Sayaka because she's the least loved character out of all of them, since nobody likes her. I don't really much care for her either, but whatever. I'm going to show off all the character abilities and what they can do. I'm going to start off with Madoka, because she is the titular character, I think that's what they call it. So, this is a beat 'em up, and that's about all I can say about it, really. It's pretty good, too. I mean, the sprites look pretty cool, the graphics are nice, and it's very faithful to the show. Anyways, Madoka has her bow and arrows, and you can charge up the power to make them do more damage. I guess I should demonstrate the whole effects of everything on these enemies ahead of me. And you can also charge up another attack which fires multiple shots, and you can actually aim this one. You can't aim the other one. But you can also stop in midair and shoot. I played through the first level, so that's not going to be blind, but the second one definitely will be. And there is a special attack you can do that takes up some of your health, but your health regenerates slowly over time, so it's not that big of a deal. And that's basically Madoka in a nutshell for this game. Some of the other characters have different moves, as you will see, because, like, that's kind of obvious. Anyways, return to the title. Well, this game has trophies for some reason. I got one for getting 100 hits for a combo thing with Madoka. Now, let's see, should I go with... I should really be going in order of popularity, but whatever. I'm going to go with Homura next. Homura is kind of one of the more different characters, I guess you could say. Like, anyways, she's my favorite character and pretty much everybody's favorite character for some reason. But she's got her guns that she had from the show, just like she did when she was fighting with them in previous time things. Spoilers if you haven't seen the series. I guess I should go ahead and put that as a warning in the video title. But, yeah, she has various different things that Madoka didn't have. But for the most part, this is the neutral, nothing pressed, just one button pressed. But if you press directions, you can change what attack you do. And if you've seen the show, you should know that Homura's special move is going to be time freezing, so she can do stuff like this. And when time unfreezes, things get rough for the enemies anyway. And anywho, that's pretty much Homura in a nutshell, or at least somewhat of a nutshell. I'm going to return back to the title now, and we are going to explore Sakura? I forget. I always forget her name. I don't know why. But I do. It just happens. I think one of her names is Sakura. Yeah, Kyoko, that's it. Anyways, she's got her little... I don't know what this thing is called, to be honest. Oh, I didn't know this was an attack. I was playing as her one time, but I didn't know she had that kind of attack. I know you could do this, but I didn't know you could charge it. Huh. Anyways, she's got some pretty powerful moves, considering the fact that all the other characters aren't doing nearly as much damage, but I think that's because of her character, really. But she's pretty fun to play as. And her special move is this little barrier thing that she had at one point in the show, but I haven't really found much of a good use for it yet. I don't know, maybe it gets stronger as you level up. Anyways, that's her, pretty much. I mean, she's got this move, and she's also got this, and really that's about it, but she's still fun to play as. And now we're going to play as Mami, I guess, and then we'll start the actual game by playing as Sayaka, which I have decided I'm going to. And Mami is pretty much exactly like she was in the show as well, with guns, mostly. But hers only fire one shot per bullet thing, or whatever. So Mami is basically like this. If you press the button once, you get one gun, but if you keep pressing it, you get multiples. Her secondary attack is that, and she has that, this useless bow attack thing, which is like completely useless, and this, which is pretty much her most powerful attack. I like her sprites, but she's not a very good character to play as you can see, I took away most of her health doing that maneuver, so I'd only recommend using it on bosses or areas where there's a lot of enemies. And that's basically Mami in a nutshell. I don't know what she's doing in there, but surely somebody will find out one day. Anyways, let's actually start this game proper. I started recording this before, and I'd gotten like a quarter of the way into the level, and then I realized I didn't do that, and then I also realized I wasn't recording with microphone, so yeah, it would have been another case of New Super Mercil Land for a couple of episodes. Anywho, Sayaka, she's got a dash attack for her special move, and I really don't know what good use it would be, because I don't think it damages the enemies or anything, but I'm not going to be using it too much because it does take away health, and nobody likes to do that when they're playing a game that you need to be alive in, really. I died once as Mommy because her attacks are pretty weak. I mean, this game is multiplayer, you can play it with 3 characters at a time, but as you can tell, I don't have anybody around here to play it with me, so... And I don't think it supports internet net play. Anywho, as you can see, Sayaka is actually a pretty fun character to play as, even though in the show she's not that great. I mean, she's important to the show and everything, but I mean, it's just, I can understand why she's the least liked character. Anywho, going to just cut these guys up with my swords. I don't know, I really just like playing as her because she's got like nice combos that she can pull off, and she's also got pretty good moves in general, so it's not like she's a dead weight like Mommy is. I mean, look at this, I'm just doing pretty well, I guess. I don't know. I'm not very good at conveying my thoughts and feelings about things. I should watch more kids shows so I can learn how to do that. Anywho, we've got these guys who are pretty much the Pringles guy, but with creepier faces and butterfly legs, so no copyright infringement here. And for the most part, I still have no idea what the strengths of Sayaka's attack is. We can dash, but I mean, I don't see the point. I mean, really. Anywho, here's an area with new enemies that are going to be showing up soon. Luckily, she can actually aim upward with ease, unlike Madoka, which she has to be on the ground to aim upward, pretty much. Random slowdown. And phone call. You're gonna have to wait, phone. Did I just die? Oh, okay, never mind. Hold on. Why do people even bother? Anyways, the menu here is a little misleading. Restart the game. I mean, that's supposed to be like unpause or whatever, but yeah, you can erase the menu just like in Mercil Land, and if you turn the title, you already know what that does, because I've done it like 3 times. Anywho, well, 4 times actually. So this is an area that you just have to kill everybody and then you can move on. Amazing, isn't it? I don't know, I might do, I think I might do a full LP of this. I mean, I'm going to have to play the entire game and not quit, because I can't quit. Because that's just how the game works. I know it's not science here, but I'm going to pretend it is. And we'll eventually get to fight a witch as the boss fight area, and if you can find this game, I definitely recommend getting it, because it's really good. I mean, I've played a lot of beat-em-ups that just get really boring fast and everything, and I've also played a lot of licensed beat-em-ups that are awful. This is unlicensed, but it's still very good. I mean, considering this is a fan game, I'm really impressed. And I have good reason to be, because this is a pretty darn good homemade game. I mean, the people at Twilight Frontier know what they're doing when they make their games. Unlike some companies that wouldn't know how to make a game if you paid them to. Isn't that right? Certain companies I'm not going to make mention or names of. Because I do not feel like being mean right now. But I was kind of mean to Sayaka's character, but then again, she's just fictional. It's not like she cares. Look at her just running away. There's going to be enemies coming in now. Kind of misleading about whether or not you can leave the screen or not unless you wait around for a little while to see the little, hey, there's an arrow, go that way now, because you'll be able to actually do stuff. And just as I figured, you can't actually charge up any of... Oh wait, you can charge up an attack with her. Huh. I guess you learn something new every once in a while when you play these games. Okay, thank you for coming back on screen. I appreciate it. Sayaka definitely has some more useful moves than some of the other characters. I wonder if the authors secretly like her the best. I don't know, they gave her a pretty cool playstyle. I don't know. If I was making a game like this, I wouldn't know exactly how to balance out the characters or anything. Now, these guys, they will freeze and turn into a wall of spikes, and they'll eventually go away after a little while, but they're just a bit of a nuisance if you don't kill them off, so you can actually get through the area faster. But, with Sayaka's ability to dash, it's not that big of a problem. Unlike the other characters, that wouldn't have any other problem either, but, you know. I played through the first level the first time as Madoka because I just felt like it, really. And I said I was going to sample all the characters out anyways, so... I mean, the only problem I really have with this game is the fact that it doesn't save. But it doesn't really need to, because it's an arcade-style beat-em-up, so why would it need to save? It's like, unless you're going to be playing it for quite some time. If it was a super long game, I can understand people complaining about it, but then again, I haven't heard anybody's opinions on this game except my own, so... yeah. If I can one day find it to buy it, I will, but, I mean, I don't know how their sites work, because I went on the blog for this game, and the little link that was hot-linked on the button that had the game logo on it linked you to a porn site. Yeah, thank you, Japan. I needed to see pixelated stuff because of the weird censorship laws you guys have. Not that I really want to see it anyways, but whatever. Oh wait, it's right, I'm a guy. I'm supposed to love everything that involves naked women. I forgot. My mistake. I'm sorry. I take it all back. Anywho. We just gotta kill these two guys off who are being quite a nuisance, but not too much of a nuisance because for some reason Sayaka is actually a very well-balanced character. I mean, yeah, she doesn't have a good special move, but she more than well makes up for it with her other abilities. When I was playing through as Madoka, I didn't really have too much of a problem either, but, you know, whatever. I can't wait for somebody to post on this video talking about, "Oh my god, your pronunciations are so wrong, I'm gonna kill you in your sleep." Because some people are very, very overprotective of stuff that doesn't need to be protected. I mean, honestly, I'm saying it more correctly than some people would say it. I mean, my dad says Mario instead of Mario. Some people seem to say that anyway. I don't know if that's like a dialect thing or what. But it's supposed to be said Mario, even if you are Italian. I'm not an expert on Italian, but I can pretty much say that Mario is the correct way to pronounce that name. Anyways, this is the first boss. Its name is Gertrude. You know, just like your Aunt Gertrude or your grandmother Gertrude. I don't know exactly how that whole thing works. I know that that's a typical name for family members in fiction, so I'm assuming this is somebody's aunt. And rightly so. I mean, just look at it. That's like all of my aunts combined. My aunts all have butterfly wings and weird molten-looking bodies and roses on their heads. It's quite commonplace for me, anyway. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm speaking from fake experience, so I'm obviously right, and I am posting videos on the internet, so you know that everything I am saying is completely true. Anyways, as you can see, I'm actually not having that much trouble as I was having with other characters. I mean, Mommy, when I got here, oh my god, I got wrecked. I actually died as Mommy at one point. Anywho, Sayaka has proven her worth and actually killed the first boss. And now we are back in the normal town of Normal Land, also known as Earth. And we get a Grief Seed, but I don't know if we do anything with those, because in the show, yeah. Gertrude was defeated and left Grief Seed, rather. Wow, that's actually the lowest clear time I've had for this level. Anywho, I think I'm going to do this on a level-per-level basis for videos, so... And I'm pretty sure with the whole show-off of other characters and what they do, it's pretty much made this video super long, so I'm going to quit this here, and then we'll continue on with whatever that says in Japanese.